Jared Rand. Welcome everyone to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2019, a little after 3 p.m. We're swiftly approaching a major paradigm shift beginning with this month here in this country and most likely a majority of the planet. We'll probably do a call addressing it all yet sometime this week, or I may include it in the Wednesday PFCC. It's really imperative that when things begin to shift before your eyes, this isn't for those who are asleep. This is for those who are awake. Awake to the extent where they know, who and what they are and how they're progressing with themselves. This is a you will see, hear, experience things that you never have before. Not in this life. Now, remember that there are many on this planet that believe that they don't know they're in a matrix. Understand that. So they're operating within the matrix without even an understanding that they're in it. See what I mean? So it's like you're looking down from above, watching all of this. And it's a box and everybody's running around in it. Trying to do this and trying to do that, trying to do that. And most of it's meaningless, okay? It is an incessant race to fix this, fix that, fix this, fix that. Get this done, that done, this done, that done. But it's in the same, it's in the same world. You cannot fix things in the same world. This world has always been a low frequency world. We're not talking about Earth, we're talking about the life. Okay? So the world that's been created. So you may be able to fix things temporarily, sort of, but if you look back, if you were able to look back tens and thousands of years, you would see that the same process has played out many, 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 many times. With similar results, long-term results. You cannot operate anything when the majority of the populace is at a low frequency. You cannot. Trying to walk around and convince people of this and that, it isn't. It just maybe some who are just starting to clear their eyes from a deep sleep will respond to it and start on their own, with their own thinking and their own leading, will be able to research and find the truth for themselves. But, like I've said, we're a minority on this planet. We are not the majority at this time. And, we have an assignment in our mission, and that is to uplift and assist the whole population, right? That's all we can do. But also concentrate on those who are awake and who need assistance and who need love and support and understanding. Some that are afraid at the edges, some that are weakened, some that are fearful, because we need everyone that we can assemble. So, the assemblance is this meditation. And when I talk about the assemblance, it means that we continue to come together, we continue to drop the old world want, and have. And we move effortlessly into the unknown. And it may sound weird, the unknown. What's that, the unknown? The unknown is a completely clean, uninterrupted, high frequency where we can build our new world and life. There will be those drawn to that direction, and the others won't be because they just don't have the understanding. They aren't clear. They have been messed with, infiltrated, manipulated, and they don't know it, but that's what's happened. Or we would not have this planet in the shape it's in. Many things are going to occur this month, and it'll be a cascading effect from this month forward. So the assemblance is about all of us making sure that we are connected with our gods on a consistent basis, that we are moving into connection with Source, and that we are concentrating on literally adjusting and balancing our harmonics, our vibrational frequencies. It is so important. It is going to become more important as the days roll by. And if you are not grounded from the standpoint of connected to you and your God and the understanding from the heart-mind, you're going to have a tough time. Period. And that's why we've been concentrating so deeply on this transition for all of us in these meditations, is because you will definitely need your God. And this balances you and keeps you in peace and harmony. It is all you need. But if you are pulled in to those low frequencies out of fear, anger, distrust, it's going to pull you in, and you're going to lose your balance, and you're going to lose your higher frequencies. They're going to drop away. You're going to be plunged right back in to the very thing that you're aware of you've been in forever. So this is crucial. It's an understanding. Remember, we talk about being in a vortex and this all of this storm and all of this whipping around us. You know, maybe some lightning and some thunder and this vortex is whipping around. But in the center, our God, we are at peace and we are calm. This is what Buddha did. This is what Maitreya did. This is what all of the ascended masters in their own way found. They found their inner peace, their harmony. And nothing, literally nothing, could pull them away from that. They stayed pretty much balanced in that harmonic field of energy. Now, doesn't it make sense? The pulling at us, the fear of the unknown creates negativity. It creates disharmony. It lowers the vibrational frequencies of which you are not. You are not low vibrational frequency. You determine to put yourself in those low vibrational frequencies. Therefore, what you put yourself in is what you definitely will create for yourself. Period. You cannot maintain anger. It is not a go deal with anger or frustration or fear or anxiety. Those things do not serve us. They deplete us. They deplete us. It takes a while to get back into your harmony. So this is the practice. This is a practice for life. This is a practice that we use to continually refine our frequencies. The assemblance. We assemble ourselves in connection with our gods. We assemble ourselves, knowing in clarity that we are of high frequency, and we know how to generate high frequency. We also know how to generate low frequency. And it's very seductive to skip into the low frequencies. We all do it. And we're going, oh no, I'm here again. Look at all this and how I feel and what's going on and what's happening. So, understand, you know this. You know it. You know both ends. You know what happens when you pull yourself into low frequencies. You know what happens when you pull yourself into high frequencies. It's your choice. That's a very huge, empowering knowledge that you all have. The majority of this population isn't anywhere near that. It doesn't make them different. It doesn't make them a low bad. They're part of us. We love them all. It's just that we are the flotation devices to keep civilization in this planet afloat. And the only way we can do that is by assembling ourselves together, individually with ourselves, and grouping, knowing and plugging into our entire collective consciousness, all of our gods, harmonizing this frequency to the highest high, and doing everything we can with our intent of love, generosity, kindness, tranquility, and bliss to assist the population of this planet. So, if you will, go to a place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure most of you are. And as I'm talking, the first thing you're going to want to do in order to relax is move into the now. You all know what the now is. Those of you who are new, the now is not tomorrow, not yesterday, not 10 minutes from now, not 5 minutes from now, not last year, not 10 years ago, but now. Only the now exists. If you go into the future, you muck it up. If you go into the past, your past will create your future. And that is not what we choose to have occur. As you're in the now, you relax. The shoulders drop. The body becomes calm. The thoughts going through the mind, in and out, in and out, in and out, thousands and thousands a day. Over 60,000 thoughts plus flying through your mind. Could be as high as 100,000, 200,000, more. And most of the time we intervene in those thoughts. We interact with them, which causes many issues for us. If we are the spectators and we don't interfere them, we acknowledge them. We know they come in and they come out. They come in as fast as they go out. This is the now. This is being in the now. If you embrace your thoughts coming from the mind and not the heart mind, you will become lost and frustrated and stressed. And the mind will be your master and commander. You will not be its master and commander. So as you relax, as you're in the now, you're going to want to breathe. Breathing is empowering for your your vessel. It fills it with well needed oxygen. Majority of humanity shallow breathes. We only take in 18% oxygen. Not good. So as you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. The reason you're holding it is because it causes you to focus more on your breathing. You cannot not focus. You focus on your breathing. And you exhale through the mouth. Now you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. As you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. Always, always. It fulfills you. It energizes the body. It energizes the biological process of the body. It strengthens. It improves all things. So as you breathe in this divine positive energy, it comes from all of our gods. It comes from Prime Source Creator God, Mother, Father God. It comes from Source, our family. That which we are. So it always is communicating with us. When we are cognizant and focused in the now, and we are at peace and relaxed, we can hear it. No communication. The communication is to assemble, the assemblance of humanity. This means the dropping of egos, the dropping of greed, the dropping forever, never-ending greed for power, control, destruction, and annihilation. Because, guys, this is the world we are leaving. It is the annihilation world. It is the annihilation matrix. It goes against all positive, uplifting frequencies of love, peace, joy, prosperity. Valuing life is the highest value in the universes. It goes against all of it. It is the opposite of it. That's why I call it the annihilation. You know, not the anti-civilization. It's the annihilation. So, as you breathe in and you form the assemblance of you, your God, your brothers, your sisters, all that there is, ever. Ever means all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. Ever. So, as we continue and we form, as we call in, as you breathe out, you're breathing out all of the things. When you're in comfort, you're in trouble. Because if you are so comfortable in what your life is, it means that you have been seduced and you are not learning. You are repeating the past in the present. You are living the past to create your future. When you become uncomfortable, it means that you're growing and expanding and strengthening. Because it's an unknown. It is a complete unknown. And when you allow yourself to drop into the lower frequencies, you will bring on all of the negative frequencies of the unknown that aren't there until you create them. The assemblance. Focusing on the high frequency that you are. Focusing on the love that you are. Focusing on the happiness, the joy, the peace, the bliss, and prosperity that you are. You form this. You assemble it. We assemble together. We form an omnipotently powerful, deep, eternal love light energy. So, we fold in to our heart mind. We float above the heart, effortlessly. The heart is the power. Okay? It is the prime power, the heart mind. The mind is a lesser power. It's very difficult for some people to understand that. The mind is a lesser power. Mind can be manipulated. The mind can be tricked. The mind can be controlled. The mind can be this, can be that, can be this. It is the mind that creates your fears. It is the mind that creates your low frequencies. Because you are not aware that you are the slave to your mind. And you are not the master. So we're all encased in a perfect sphere of all of the high frequencies, the frequencies of healing. Archangel Raphael's emerald green flaming healing light. The frequencies of cleansing, the violet ray. The frequencies of the purple transmuting flame, neutralizing all low-end frequencies, caustic, anger, hate, negativities. The frequencies of the white fire. The armor, the resilience, the confidence, the support, the white fire, the violet, blue, purple flame of Archangel Michael. Our stand, our firmness, our protection. The golden, white, pink light of Prime Source, Creator God, Mother, Father God, the source of all that there is, of ever, the highest frequency, pure love. This is our makeup. This is our sphere. This is our protection 24/7. When we fold into our heart-mind, we meet and merge with our gods. They embrace us. We merge together knowingly. We assemble knowingly, consciously. And when we do this, we literally bring heaven to earth. The God is the heaven. Body is the earth. Bringing them together and merging in conscious awareness creates heaven on earth, creates a paradise, creates bliss, peace, joy, tranquility. Not the matrix that we're leaving. Completely the opposite. The opposite of annihilation is transformation. It's expansion. It is life enriching. It is flourishing. It is gaining more and more knowledge. It is moving out into the sacredness of the spaces of ever. And you are the power to choose which path you are now assembled on and will continue on until you move on to a higher and higher existence. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we merge together. Our gods create a vibrant, loving, deep, eternal light. It sets at the equator of the planet Earth. It enrobes the planet, its atmosphere, its grounds, its waters, inside and out. Its people, its civilizations. And there are more than one civilization on this planet and in it. You can feel as we've assembled the love, the intensity of the peace, the joy, and the prosperity, and the now. We're assembling all of this. And in this assembling, we call in, as we begin to rise and float up above the planet, we call in our brothers and sisters. And we begin by all of the light energy beings in every density, dimension, in every universe, in every existence, ever. Of the deepest eternal love, from the deepest eternal love, in peace, in joy, in benevolence, in kindness, in generosity. And they come in the Gugaplexes. The sacredness of space is filled throughout our solar system. Massive numbers Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. They are in exuberation. They are in bliss, as we are. We are in deep, deep, deep gratitude for them as they are us. And we love each other. We are love. How can you not love one another when your true existence is love? How can you not love yourself if your true existence is love? Only when you're in the low frequencies that this can occur. We expand, the light expands. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of the civilizations. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in high frequency. They are in deep eternal love. They are in peace, joy, happiness, and benevolence, and generosity. And they flock in the trillions. They move in effortlessly, hand in hand, arm in arm. And they merge in, and their gods merge with our gods, and we expand. And our light flourishes in a 360-degree fan. All directions, top, bottom, side to side, spherical to spherical. We are in deep gratitude for them, and they are in deep gratitude for us as we continue to assemble our light, our love, our essence, our gods, as we continue to connect to Source. All is one. All as one. One as all. And we move effortlessly. And we continue to call on our brothers and sisters. We call upon all of the ascended masters, too many to name on this meditation. All of the deepest eternal love, highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love. All in benevolence, kindness, and generosity. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, Abundantia, Memoria, and many, many, many more. And they come gladly, and they flock in massive numbers, and arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. Their gods with our gods with theirs, in deep, deep gratitude, in deep eternal love for each other. And our light expands and continues to grow exponentially, flourish, blossom. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth, Agartha, fellow earth, beneath earth, all the civilizations who are of the deepest, highest eternal love from the deepest, highest eternal love, who are in deep benevolence, kindness, generosity, caring. And they come in the billions. And they merge with us, their gods with ours with theirs, in deep eternal love. And we are in complete bliss. Total peace in the now, as they are. We love them, and they love us. And our light expands. We call upon the off-worlders. All of the galactics, off-worlders, however you label them, other civilizations who are the deepest, highest eternal love from the deepest, highest eternal love, who are in kindness, benevolence, joy, peace, prosperity, generosity. And as they have been assisting us with removing ourselves from the caustic vile, low frequencies of this matrix and this self-imposed bondage, and our enlightenment, our evolution, our ascension. And they come in massive numbers, and arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us, their gods with ours with theirs, in the deepest of gratitude and the highest of love and peace. And our light expands. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed out of body, ascended out of body in this life, and all the lifetimes that we've inhabited. We love them. We never stop loving them. They are gods. They are us. And those that are alone know now they never will be. We send our high frequencies. They are the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, and they come in massive numbers of all life existences, of hundreds of thousands of years. And we love them, and they come, and their gods merge with ours, and ours with theirs. We are in the deepest of gratitude and happiness, as they are. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet at this time. Fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, dwarfs, trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphin, the whale, Pegasus and the unicorn, and many, many, many more. All of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love. All in peace, generosity, and kindness. And they come arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods merge with ours. And yes, they too carry source energy, God energy. And we are in the deepest of gratitude and the deepest of eternal love with them, as they are in the deepest of gratitude and the deepest eternal love with us. Feel through the heart-mind the intensity and the saturation and the flooding and exuberation and continual lifting and harmonizing your high frequencies of total peace, joy, prosperity, kindness, benevolence. Because that's what it is, and that's what it's doing this very moment as we have assembled. We call upon Source, which is everywhere, everything. We are in the deepest of deepest gratitudes to be part of Source, to be created by Source, to be who we are and what we are. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. Meditative sphere, set center circle. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Well over 500 meditations in perpetual motion. All of that deep, eternal love energy. It can be seen, heard, and felt ever. All existences, all dimensions, all densities, all universes. And it literally transcends low frequencies and accelerates into high frequency and harmony throughout ever. It saturates us, floods us from head to toe, inside and out of our bodies and our gods. We are in the deepest of gratitude, the highest of love, the joy of being God's. We look down upon the planet and we see our brothers and sisters. All of life, we see the lights. We see the lights of source creation. We flood them with deep gratitude. We uplift them with deep eternal love. We saturate and flood them with the highest of high vibrational, harmonistic frequencies. We flood and saturate. We love their gods as they're part of ever. We love all life. We love ourselves. How can we leave the high frequencies and be distracted by external illusions when we can stay in bliss, love, and joy? Permanent. Our new life and our new world has begun. Relish in it, embrace it, and empower it. There's no looking back. There's no living in the past to create the future. It is just the now. It is past the river of void. It is in the unknown. And it is time for us to ascend into the new life and the new world. Bliss in the paradise that we were always, that we are. So why are we not existing in it? Why are we not physically enjoying it? No more tricks. We have assembled. I join you in the meditation, and I'll return, close us out. Embrace your assemblance across the expanse. It is a reinforcing awareness that the power you are is apparent. It is what you are. Anything that you desire can be assembled if you stay in the high frequencies and in the now. If you go back into your past and you literally create your future, you will not achieve the assemblance of a higher frequency and an unlimited abundance and a paradise and a joy. It will not occur. This is the dilemma of humanity. This is the stopgap between paradise and annihilation. And guess what? It is up to us. We can embrace either or. And it is up to you to think for yourself, lead yourself, create value, build wealth, and live and exist in your paradise. All of us. River of void into the unknown. That's our new life. That's our new world. Take it with you for the rest of the day, to evening and night, the following morning. Savor it. And remember what your assemblance, our assemblance, is about. We'll return here July 3rd, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And of course, we will have a TFCC at 9 p.m. Eastern.